Hello. Hope you had a good new year. This is going to be my biggest. It's my first painting for this year and one of the biggest ones I made so far. This is the reference I'm gonna use, but instead of these two cats, I'm gonna do, I think, in black and white in the middle. One completely black, one completely white in the middle. And this almost looks like my cat, so I'm gonna, I had when I was young, I'm gonna turn this to my cat. And then I'm gonna put my friend's cat over here, which almost looks like this one. So that's kind of fun. And then I thought maybe add some flowers, and I just printed these ones for reference. It's like cherry blossoms. So maybe do like a tree on one side, and then some close-up flowers. I don't know. And then, yeah, something like that. But I just like made a grid off camera for the canvas, and I'm gonna trace out the cats and do the other painting, and then continue with the rest of the painting another day because it's kind of later right now. And someone is shooting off. Don't shake. No, this is what painting looks like now. I don't know what you can see. That's what it looks like. And it's still super snowy outside and it's super cold. I'm just gonna stay inside and paint first. Paint peel, I think. I think I can peel this. Wait. Use a page to this, so I can really use the one page a few times before it gets too much paint on it. Not too much paint, before it gets too messed up. And that way I don't have to waste as many sheets. I think I'm gonna start with the black cat now. Once I have the black paint, do all the black markings on these two cats as well. I think will be the best. I hope the roads don't get blocked again like when there's a snowstorm. It's not really a storm, it's just snowing. Because all the bigger roads get blocked again and I won't be able to go to the worst. So, and I want to be stuck inside again. Oh, this is a bit wobbly. My easel is like almost 10 years. That sounds like a lot because it is. But I mean, look how much paint it is on it. Or maybe it's like, yeah, I think it's almost 10 years. That makes sense. It's getting a little bit wobbly now, and it's also very used. Anyway, once, like, when I started painting, I had a smaller easel, and at the time we had pet rabbits outdoors. So when we left home to go to my mom's hometown, our neighbors would pet sit for us and take care of the house. And at the time I read that you aren't supposed to sleep all your paints and stuff in your bedroom, because this is my bedroom. So what I would do is I would put my easel in our laundry room / hallway, which is the hallway closest to where the rabbits' cages were. And we left it there before we went away the morning after. And we were at my grandma's for about a week. And when we came home, like, this metal piece that holds everything together was completely broken on my easel. And obviously, I mean, there must have been an accident or something. Maybe they tripped on it, I don't know. But it wasn't broken before I left the house, and I came home, it was completely broken. I'm not blaming anyone, and I never want them to replace it. I just want them to say, like, I'm sorry for breaking it, and they never, like, told me what happened to it, and they never, like, confessed that it broke somehow when they were taking care of the house, which I feel like is kind of rude. Like, if you're taking care of someone's house and accidentally break something, you at least need to say that you're sorry, or that, yeah, there was an accident. You can just pretend it didn't happen. And they've done that for like 10 years. Because maybe I had this one for 6 years, and the first one I had for like 10 years or something. But yeah, that's how it broke. It was a little bit smaller than this one. And I think yeah. And then I got this one, which I really like. It's a bit sturdier, and now I never put it in the hallway. We don't have bunnies anymore. So no one needs to enter that way, but just to make sure no one does that again, because we still go there sometimes to that city, and the same neighbors take care of our house, and I don't want them to trip on it again and break this one. So I don't really care now if I sleep with it in my room or not. Like, it's worth it to make sure no one trips on it. And anyway, I think this cat is like almost done. I'm gonna add some fluff in the ears. I'm going to read you this part and do some more on the tail, and then I'm gonna try to finish this one today, and maybe hopefully work on this. Do the black markings for this cat. But I don't know if I have time to. I want to at least start this black markings for this. Anyway, I tried to go into the city center today and buy notebooks, and also like the books for the courses I'm taking at uni, and I could not find any of them in the bookstores. So now I'll have to try to buy them on the internet, which I feel like is more expensive. And for some reason, like, the books in the university are like crazy expensive to begin with. For some reason, or like for no reason. So I guess I'm gonna ask my cousin if he knows, because he knows everything about everything. Where you can find them and not have to pay too much for them. And apparently all my classes are on Tuesdays, which is why I need to be in the stables and help out. And also that's the day horse ride, which is amazing. No, not really. It's really unfortunate, because now I have to ask the stable owners if I can switch the schedule and come another day. And that's what I was afraid of when I signed up for university. But I will have to switch like all schedules for everything else I want to do. I like the horse schedules, at least, because out of all days you can have all your classes on, I chose to have all the classes on Tuesdays. Yay. So that's unfortunate. I thought since it's online most of it, I could just sit at home with my computer, but no. Apparently I have to go there on Monday and and do something. I'm not sure what. They're going to have like an official starting meeting or something for everyone who studies some sort of language. And also, I have to do the beginner's course in Chinese. I feel like this comes off as complaining, but I'm just like, yeah, not very happy about how expensive it's going to be. And then I have changed my schedule. And they also said that I have to do the beginner's course in Chinese and can't do the same level I did in China, which I'm not happy about. So now I have to do like a complete beginner's level for the entire spring. So yay, I guess. On the other hand, if everything's on Tuesdays, maybe I have more time to paint on all the other days. Okay, I think this cat is as good as it gets. I'll change this as well, maybe. So it's at least like the same color. And I think for this one it's also going to have green eyes, because then the green from here shows up on the characters, and this one, the white one, will get blue eyes. Yeah. Do you guys know how often you're supposed to clean your paint brushes? Because I've cleaned them recently. But I don't know how often you should be cleaning them, because I feel like when you clean them they also get a bit more, I guess, damaged. They look a bit more used. I don't know. And also, I think I said this, but I don't really have a reference for, I have a reference for post for cats, but not for the fur, because I changed out the cats to my friend's cat, and this would just be like random white cats. I'll just make up some white fur for that one, I think. Because I don't have a reference for a white cat. I think I want to put like blue and purple on the white cat's fur as well, and the white markings, so it matches with this. Also matches a bit better with the background. Like this one looks a little off no matter what I do, but I guess it's because it will look more put together once the white is on. It's taking a lot longer than I thought this would do. This is going to be a big piece. And it's also been a fair long time since I done like I completed this bigger piece, because when I came home in China, they did like the waves, and I think it's like a whale film. That one was like half done before, from the year before. So it wasn't like I had to paint from scratch or anything. I could just finish up and change the things I felt like wasn't right. And it's surprising that I almost haven't been painting. I mean, I've been drawing on my iPad, and then some drawing here and there when I live in China when I have time. But I feel like my understanding for like compositions and also colors has become better even if I haven't painted that much. So that's interesting. Consistently. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the painting in so long. I was getting really annoyed and really frustrated with it. Before I left, and I could easily see what needed to be fixed or else the problem areas with it. So maybe I need to be away from my easel a bit more. this because I'm meeting up with a friend in the city center. And it kind of got decided now on the spot. So, I'm gonna paint fast. And my original plans for today are not going to be the same because I was going to meet some friends from 9th grade, but apparently they weren't feeling well. And then my other friend, who's like well known for my entire life, asked if I wanted to do something because she's free. So I might meet her in like a little while because she works tomorrow. So if we're going to meet, I guess we're going to meet soon. And she told me that I got to know all of this when I've already mixed all the colors. So, and I don't want to waste any paint. I just have to paint fast instead. Anyway, as I school started this week, and I've always said I don't think I'm gonna go to university at all. I didn't like high school, and I always said I don't think I'm gonna do any more school. That was when I was younger, and so far I don't get like bad vibes from university. Obviously, it's only been like introduction week. I haven't done anything yet. The only thing I don't like is how expensive the books are and how late I got to know that I got in. Other than that, teacher seems nice. And since it's online class, I haven't gotten to know like anyone new yet because the entire spring is going to be online classes, except for this week, and we just had to listen to the introductory presentations the teachers did. So I wanted to do that today, and I went there this Monday. And then the rest, I believe, is just online classes. I still don't know for the spring exactly what classes I'm taking. And so I hope to figure that out soon. In case I need to buy even more like books. Which I hope I don't need to. And it's gonna have to be at the school so much this past week. Someone will have to get a very fluffy tail. I literally have no time to paint at all. So we're gonna make up for lost time. I also sent in my paintings to I guess an event of some kind or an organization where they buy paintings, original paintings from small artists. So that's exciting. If they pick me, I still haven't gotten a response, but I sent them like a few days ago. And the deadline is not until March, I think. I should know. No. Yes. Thinking since this cat has like dark spots and not completely black, maybe just do them smaller, not as fluffy as the fur here. And then only do the fluffy parts on her face. Maybe this one. Her face and her tail, I think. Will be the best. This is what the painting looks like now. I don't know if you can see it. I looked at it, I can still see some of the underpainting, like right here, it's see-through, and same on the black cat. So I'm just gonna fill in that a little bit more, and then work on the white on these two, and then do the white cat. I guess the flowers will be the last thing I do, but the white cat, like the entire white cat, will be last. Like from afar, you can't really see that the underpainting shines through a little bit because it's not a big deal, I feel like. But if I were to sell this painting eventually, then I don't want people, if like they hang it up on the wall and people sit underneath, or like from an angle you can see the underpainting a little bit. I don't want people to be able to see that. But I also feel like you can't like completely cover everything up, because then it will take forever. But as much as possible. I think this cat has 3 layers in its coat already. So I'm just gonna, I guess, fill it in where I feel like it needs to. And same on that cat over there. So I'm not really going to change anything. I feel like the face is okay. Maybe I do like a tiny on the face as well, but most part of these black cats are finished. That's also why I don't want to rush my paintings too much. Okay, I feel like that's better. Now it's not see-through. At least not from this angle. And I've already checked from far away. And you can't see through them. Obviously this is just one layer here and here. But I'm going to build on that. Okay, I feel like this is already better. It's snowing again, which means the metros don't really go anywhere. But I mean, it's expected. It happened a few weeks ago as well. I mean, it shouldn't be expected since I live in a city where can get a lot of snow in winter. So I don't know. But since they shut them down, the public transport down a few weeks ago, I didn't expect anything else this time. That's better. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not as see-through, or it's not see-through at all, actually. I think the tail is okay for this one. I don't think it needs any touching up. The thing is, if I change one color, I doesn't change like everything else, which is dumb because then I keep going over and over the painting forever and ever. So I told myself we're only doing like coat to cover up. Or it's like slight imperfections. And this color to the face as well. A little bit. Like so. If you guys hear anything, then my mom and stepdad are watching the news in the living room. I've never done like white for it before, so this is the first time. I'll change the nose to black on both of these. And also my guess will have to have a glue nose because the black nose won't be visible. So apparently when I don't know if you've seen, but I put the last China-Japan travel vlog, and I did lose a lot of, probably not a lot, but I did lose some footage from the trip, and apparently that's sometimes what happens when you transfer videos from like your phone, at least if you have an iPhone, to your MacBook, some footage just turned into thumbnails on my videos. I don't really know why, my cousin tried to explain it to me. Anyway, so unfortunately some of those videos were lost and I don't think I can recover them, which is unfortunate. And I'm a little scared because I did transfer some of the video from this painting this kit I think is as good as finished. Maybe I want to redo Little Paws again. And I said I want them to stand like flower petals, but right now I don't know if I want to keep the grass like this or not. I decide later. I have to try the iPad and see what works the best. That's what I do sometimes if I'm unsure. I take a picture of it and draw over it in the iPad. Oh, the doorbell just rang and someone delivered my book for like Chinese history class I'm taking, so that's nice. At least one of them. That I don't know when it's coming. They said like in between now and February 24th, which is like far away still. I hope it comes before end of February because I kind of need it. And I borrowed a copy from the school's library, but they said I can only keep it until next Thursday. So I'll be very happy because if it comes before February. And if not, I guess I'll have to figure something out. I also wish I could be one of those people who paint like really fast. And I can finish the size painting in a few days. But unfortunately, I don't paint every day either because I got to school. But for some reason I just paint really slowly. So when I do a bigger painting like this, the only downside is that it takes me forever to finish. And I also feel like it's because I know the bigger canvases costs a bit more money, so I don't want to waste them. And then I end up painting on them forever instead. But like a small canvas I can still finish in like 3 hours-ish. But it's like a significantly smaller one. These big ones will usually be like 2 months, maybe 3 months. And then I paint like 2 or 3 days a week. Maybe? Or it depends because every week is like a little different. I really want to be able to paint a little faster. Just to like keep the same style in my paintings. Oh, I'm not wearing a glove or whatever. Maybe someday. Remember in China, my art teacher, she really encouraged me to paint a bit faster. And like if I started a project, try to finish it within the lesson, which was 3 to 4 hours. And the canvases were obviously a little smaller. But she still said try to finish it today. Like you start a project, try to finish it the same day. Oops. But for bigger ones, I guess it's hard to get a long way in one setting, at least for me. Let's try to finish the painting this week. So we have like the cat left and the flowers. And that will be finished. Well, that's what I do. I didn't know I paint very slowly. But yeah, let's try. I know why. Just need to do a touch-up layer on the black and white cat. And then we can go and start painting the white cat. For some reason I got too much brown. I don't really need brown because I'm not doing almost any more black marks, I think. I may need to touch up some of these from the white actually accidentally touched them. For the most part I'm not changing any black marks since the next kit is going to be completely white. do you guys think about this color palette for this piece? It's like a little colder shades would be me, I think. And fluid shades as well. But for this one, I like it. I think you could drop down the background a little lighter, but I don't think you want to change it either. I like it as it is still. I think it's fitting for this piece now. Whichever the color it is. Painting as possible before school gets too crazy and hectic and super busy, which I know it will eventually. Right now it's pretty much the introduction though. Smell feels nice. And as I suspected, I lost some of the footage from this beginning of this piece when I tried to transfer it to the computer. And I tried to ask my cousin, who knows more about tech things than me, if I will be able to get it back, and he said no. So that's unfortunate. I hope that he will come up with like a solution for it. And I think he really tried to, but he said it can't be undone. But it's not at the end of the world. I'm gonna have the time lapse footage of it still, but I can't reverse that either, it seems. Okay, I think this coat may have been a bit darker. Paint may have been a bit darker. Wait, I need to fix this. Stop being so wibbly. That is a sign that I need to get a new one sooner or later. I also want to get a new one before I move out of there. I don't really plan to move out of my mom's house right now. So when I try to get a bigger easel, it stands on the floor and not a desk easel. Maybe this is why I've been putting off painting past week, because this keeps doing this. It's annoying. Also, I don't think, yeah, I could show you. They have pet rabbits where the horse is, Tinglingstan lives, and the rabbits have baby rabbits now, and it's so cute. I used to grow up with baby rabbits. Not baby rabbits, I used to grow up with rabbits. So I feel like it's really cute. Especially when they're small and they're so fluffy. I mean, they're cute their entire lives, and our rabbits live for long. I think they're like 9 and 2. One of them are 9, one are like 9.5, which is a pretty long life for a rabbit. Anyway, when we got rabbits when I was young, they told me if you get a pair that are sisters, and sisters stay close together for a lifetime, they will never fight each other. And for the first like 5 years, they were so sweet with each other and they're best friends. And then one morning they just woke up and decided that they did not want to live together, and that they didn't like each other, and started to fight non-stop, like really badly. So we had to separate them. And now, like, I guess nowadays, as some people would say nowadays, you shouldn't keep pet rabbits outdoors in a cage, but I was younger then, and that's what everyone in Sweden did. So that's what I did as well. I mean, I think we had a good life either way, but since I know more about rabbits now, I probably wouldn't do that again. But the baby rabbits in the stable are just so cute. I don't know what kind of breed of rabbits they are, but they're like the Lapbird bunnies, but they are way bigger than my bunnies were, like twice the size almost. So let's try to finish that cat. The white one now. I have to go to dinner in 2 hours, so we have to be quick. But I'm gonna try to finish it. Me and my mom went to the cinema yesterday and saw this Korean movie. What was it called? No Other Choice, I believe. And I really liked it. And there was some like parts that I feel like were a bit slow, and it took a while before I understood. It had like Swedish subtitles, but it was like cut together in a way that where it took a while for me to understand what the main character was actually trying to accomplish. But once like I got the storyline right, I feel like it was actually really funny. It was like a really crazy storyline, but it was like really funny when you think about it. And I don't think that kind of movie or storyline would be possible to do in Sweden in that way. And that's also why I like to watch like Korean and Chinese like dramas as well, because the storyline is usually no, I made a white mark. Whatever, I'll cover that up with something later. Really funny how different the storyline can be, and like cultural difference, because it says it's a comedy, which I get it's funny to watch, and the storyline is honestly really funny. But when you see comedy in Sweden, you almost always mean like these funny, bubbly, like rom-com movies. And like if it's a comedy, there's literally no plot, no action, no nothing most of the time. It's just these really bubbly, fun movies, and I think that's what my mom expected it to be. So she was a bit confused on it was something completely else. And I told her beforehand that maybe it's not like, these fun bubbly movies. Even if it says comedy, it might be like, because she doesn't like any, or not any, but most action movies. Or movies she really does like, not like. And I told her this might be like a bit more, I guess, violence to the storyline than what you would approve of. And she said no because it's a comedy. But I guess I was right. But I think she liked it either way. And she also said it's like a very different storyline from Swedish comedies. But I think, yeah, she liked it and thought it was fun. I think I mixed way too much paint for what I need right now. Which I almost always end up doing. Maybe like this. I mean, I could keep layering forever and ever. Or, I mean, right now I don't have forever and ever. But knowing me, I could probably layer this cat forever and never call this piece down. But that would be dumb of me, to say the least. So I think after this layer I'll call this cat down. And then work on the flowers a little bit, if I have time today. Because there's nothing like painting that makes me lose track of time this much, and I now have a place to be tonight. So I can't completely lose all track of time. I usually cover these little marks of my glove made accidentally. That's what I hate when even if you don't have a glove, sometimes, especially with a bigger canvas like this, sometimes put my hand on the canvas because it's easier on my back to do that. And then I have to like paint on the glove and not making stupid marks on the canvas. And I have to paint over them in areas that otherwise would have been done already. Where was I? Here. So that's very dumb of me. And yes, it does happen even without the glove, unfortunately. Because if the problem had been wearing the glove, then I would just not do it, but I don't want more paint on my skin than necessary. Like that. This one has fluffy ears, I guess. And to finish this painting, I finish the flowers and then do some touch-ups. Like here where I accidentally made a mark and stuff. Also, you think it would be easier to get paint out of these? It's not. Maybe it's too much blue. Please don't turn purple. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. We need more of this. It's one of those pieces where I didn't really know what I was going with it, and at the same time kind of exactly knew what I wanted and kind of figured out along the way. I don't know how to explain that. Like I had a general idea of what I wanted it to be, and it turned out exactly like that, which is rare. So I'm happy. Because usually when I have an idea, it just doesn't turn out. For the flowers, I didn't exactly know what I wanted, but now when I see this, it's. Also, if you can hear the TV, it's my mom and my stepdad. They're watching something. I figured if you angle this thing, it almost grays the petal, but this is like the hard part for you. And that's not the easiest to do. I guess you can just yeah. But I have to use both my hands. And painting with my left hand is always a little bit risky because I'm not left-handed. For big pieces, sometimes I do paint with both my hands because I feel like it's hard to reach across a bigger canvas with both, or like with only one hand. And I feel like for the flowers it's the same, it's hard to do with only one hand, so I just have to hope I don't ruin everything. And hard to get the angle otherwise. When I was younger, my parents told me I painted with both hands all the time. So when I started school, it was really hard for them to tell if I was like left-handed or right-handed because I kept switching it up. Hope you can see now. I thought this, oops, I have not put it in this one, would be the easiest part of, and the fastest part of the entire painting. Yeah, an hour and a half later, I was ready to jump on me, I assume, because I feel like this is taking forever and ever. Anyway, it also takes so much paint. I didn't know until with that. Well, I don't really ask anyone. It's like 3 times the amount of paint you paint with brushes. I wish I had. Okay, final flower. Trying to tell myself not to touch up too much because I want them messy. I'm just gonna quickly go over if it's see-through anywhere. If I feel like it's see-through, but I feel like I'm also so, because everyone is judgmental of my own paintings, and I see like see-through spots everywhere where no one else can see them, which is really annoying. Trying to not get on the tape, like so. Granted, I'm not the best at splatter painting. Whatever. It's the thing with splatter painting, it's just a little bit everywhere. Ah, that's good. That's pretty. Oops. That's okay. It's not the end of the world if it gets on the cats as well. I hope I'm only getting paint. It's going to see on my canvas, but I did see now that I did get gold paint in my window. Oops.